So there is a conflict between Orengo, Babu. They are working together to make sure they push Sifuna out of Linda Mwananchi and move with it.
Maybe it's just a way of bargaining.
It's not bargaining. Already it's out there. Everyone is saying mimi ni Sifuna. So nobody is saying mimi ni Babu, mimi ni Orengo. They are jealous. Now they want, because they have known that back home they have no ground. The only way to remain relevant is by being the party leader. Once Sifuna takes the SG, the one is Sifuna to become SG. And that's why they are supporting Rigiji openly, Kalonzo openly, because they want to blackmail Sifuna to take over the position of SG, and they allow them to take control of the party that they are forming. But he has refused. Sifuna has kept quiet, he has refused. And that's why there's no peace there. There's trouble in that house. It's drowning. And very soon you will get to know about it, and you'll know Mosiria was telling you the truth. Wale wa matusi, bloggers wa Babu wala 1,000+. Nasikia ameongeza leo bloggers baada ya mimi kuunleash na kumwambia kwamba niko na source of information kutoka kwa Sifuna through people who sit, some MPs who sit in that meeting, some senior people who sit in that. You know, this information I didn't get it from small people. There's some senior people who sit in that meeting, they share this information. So, Sifuna, be careful. These people have a mission to make sure they bring you down, and they have been paid heavily. There's also a fund. That's why I said to my brother Sifuna, you are not safe. Right now, Babu, who claims to be supporting Sifuna. Personally, you know, I get information. Even now, I'm going to get the updates. What's happening? Babu looked for Rigiji. He endorsed Rigiji. Rigiji told him, if you want to, Sifuna is suffering. Sifuna has no peace in the arrangement of Linda Mwananchi. Kwa majina naitwa Mosiria. Mimi ndiye katibu mkuu wa ushirikisho na huduma kwa wananchi gatuzi la Nairobi. Na pia kwa sababu napenda kina mama na watoto na vulnerable group ambao ni boy child, nilipewa patron wa hicho kikundi. So mimi ni patron wa mama, single mothers, warembo wote, watoto na vulnerable group ambao ni boy child. Leo hii niko na ndugu yangu toka Touch TV. Unajua mshene ya Nairobi yote, vitina ya Nairobi, news ya Nairobi, ni Mosiria ndio anafaa communicate. I communicate on behalf of the county government on matters of engaging the citizens, on matters of public participation, and when there is information from the government, it's conveyed through our communication team. We have a fully fledged department that handles communication.
So nataka tu nikuulize, umesema patron ni nani alikuwa amekupea hii patron ama umejipea? Unajua hapa nje watu wanajipanga.
Kuna ndugu yangu ambaye ni Mheshimiwa Babu Owino aliambia bloggers waniite Mosiria for Women Rep. Wakaanza kufanya campaign Mosiria for Women Rep wakati nilisaidia yule msichana anaitwa Marion Naipei. Nikasema unajua, ningependa nisimame kiti ya Women Rep Nairobi, niwakilishe kina mama, lakini constitution hainiruhusu. Na hii constitution inafaa angaliwe. It's unfair. Hatuna men rep lakini tuko na women rep. So ikiti ya women rep ni ile itolewe, they compete like others, because women have already been empowered. They can go to the ground and compete with others. This, I think, to me, this is where now we leak money. Taxpayers' money is wasted when you have a women rep. Let women compete with men. I'm not against our women, but let women go out and compete with men. Na ikiti ya women rep wapatie, kama ni wanataka ipatiwe mwanaume mwenye anaelewa kina mama. Kina mama wenyewe wanachaguliwa wajielewe, wapendane. So that's why kina mama sasa wakaniita wakasema, kwa sababu wamekuita Mosiria for Women Rep, wewe tunataka uwe patroni wetu, kwa sababu unasaidia watoto, unasaidia kina mama, unasaidia kila mtu. Hiyo ndio kazi yangu. Even Baba, when he was alive, he could tell young people go slow. Sifuna go slow. Babu go slow. Sifuna will listen to Baba. Babu will bang on the table and say, umetuchosha, unafaa utoke tuondoke hii chama tuendelee nayo. That's why Baba alipoaga dunia, ulimuona Mheshimiwa Babu Owino akisherehekea pale Kalen. Familia inaomboleza wakilia machozi. Babu amemobilize vijana wanaimba Babu, Babu, at baada ya baba ni Babu. You know, people are mourning, they are shedding tears, the pain, and you are celebrating the death of someone. Na Baba alipoaga dunia wako pamoja na Babu. Babu was among the people alikuwa anaenda napiga magoti akiomba shetani kwamba niondolee huyu mtu, kwa sababu mtu ambaye anatikia mwingine mabaya aombi Mungu, anapiga magoti kama ameface wapi, kama ameface chini. Unajua ukiangalia chini unaambia mtu aende chini,
siko bahari
ile si bahari, ama kwa mapepo Lake Victoria, akimwombea mabaya. Ndio maana alienda Karen akacelebrate, akafukuzwa kutoka huko, akaambiwa toka na goons wako. Babu aliyefukuzwa kutoka Karen akaenda Kasarani, akaingia pala memobilize vijana zaidi ya 100 wanaimba babu babu. So what is that? You know, that's childish. Even the Luo community itself, when someone dies, yes, they mourn, but they don't mourn by celebrating another person and trying to sing about another person like the way he did it. So it's someone who is greedy and selfish, and he doesn't like being told the truth. He's someone who has more than 1,000 bloggers from the university. He has hired, he pays them to sell a perception of a good leader in him, but in real sense, he's not a good leader. He's not what you see. And I don't hate him. I'm only trying to assist him. I want to ask him to repent his sins and ask God to forgive him for the evils he did in the university. There are many people who never graduated from the University of Nairobi. There are many people who are suffering in the streets due to addictions. There are many people who were introduced to goons, and the founder of Goons Kenya, Goons Association Kenya, is Babu Owino, and notice Swale is not a goon. You know, sometimes wanasema ati ni chief goon, unless he is the chief goon in that hierarchy. But the real goon, the founder of Goons from the University of Nairobi, the one who led even the parliament to change the student leadership structure by coming up with an enactment in the parliament that changed from SONU, an organization, to an association, is the chief goon. So it means no good to the parents. And anybody from the University of Nairobi will tell you this. That's why I said to my brother Sifuna, you are not safe. Right now, Babu, who claims to be supporting Sifuna, personally, you know, I get information. Even now, I'm going to get the updates, what's happening across the board. You know, I'm an information person. And when I get information, I have to tell the people.
You have to say.
Because my work is to receive and convey to the people, to the recipient. Is it the recipient? Yes. So, what I want to tell the people of Nairobi, there is a man who has come out trying to bring Sifuna down. Sifuna has fought to be where he is as a young person. Having that influence and the spirit of Baba in him is not a joke. Babu thought that after Baba's death, he's the one to take over. After Raila Amolo Odinga amekufa, yeye ndiye atachukua. Lakini ile nyota ya Baba iling'aa ndani ya Sifuna. Unaona? Na sasa ule mtu amepana nani? Sifuna. Sasa Babu wakashikana na Orengo. Orengo has never supported Baba. Orengo is one person, hata ilifika mahali Baba kuna mahali hakuwahi msalimia, alienda huko wakapatana na Baba akamuepuka. He's one person who has always fought Baba. He's another Babu, only that is a Luo Babu. Babu, the other Patel is an Indian Babu, a Kenyan Indian Babu, whose roots are from Punjab in Mumbai. He has relatives in Rajkot in India, and his cousins are in New Delhi. When I was in New Delhi, I managed to meet some of his cousins. We have his history.
How did you get all this information?
I'm an information person. So people want to convey out information, and all those who have information always share to Mosiria. And Mosiria, you know, is Nairobi gossip. I'm the Nairobi gossip. And I'm the one who gives the real right information. So Sifuna is not safe under in the presence of these two people. They have humiliated him. Sifuna has been humiliated. He has been bullied. He has been harassed. He has been abused. He has been even roughed up. There's a time even Babu wanted to fight physically Sifuna. For Sifuna telling Babu that I'll be the party leader of Ukombozi People's Party, UPP, because I'm the presidential candidate. But Babu went ahead fighting and trying to antagonize Sifuna. Orengo had to intervene. Now Orengo has also come out that he also want to be a party leader, and he has his own party. Even Babu has his own party. They all want to be party leaders. Then when you had them supporting Kalonzo, how do you support Kalonzo as a presidential candidate when you have Sifuna? Babu and Orengo supported Kalonzo because Kalonzo offered them deputy party leader in Wiper. Now, Rigiji, Babu looked for Rigiji. He endorsed Rigiji. Rigiji told him, if you want to work with me, you must do it in public. You know, Rigiji is a truthful man. He does, lazima uongee. So Rigiji told him, if you want me to support you, go do it in public that you are supporting me. Babu again, earlier on, he had said he support who? Rigiji. They sat down with Rigiji. They agreed that Nairobi, they will share the government, Rigiji 70%, because Rigiji believes he has the numbers, and the Babu to come with this, to take the 30%, because he knows Babu has nothing. You know, when someone tells you take 30, you take 70, it means you have nothing. And there's a clear indication, even the NIS report clearly shows those who have access to it, and some of us who get some of those leakages, it shows that the man is an own danger, is on his own. The big politics in Kenya, sometimes tribal factor plays in Kenyan politics, and the way it is right now, Luos are like Kamba. Kuna kamote kenye Kalonzo aliachua zina mula mtizia. Kuna wasema kuna mwenye alikuwa aliachia Kalonzo. Na Kalonzo na yeye ule ataachia ndiye ataendelea na? The same way baba aliachiwa na mzee, babu yake. Yaani baba yake ambao ni Jaramogi. Baba pia mahali aliacha, mtu aliacha na yeye akimlalia vizuri ni Sifuna, na pia nyota ya baba imeanza kuwaka kwa Junior. Hao watu wawili. Unaona? So the two people are safe right now.
You see?
And this my brother here, yeye yake ilizi alibaki bila sababu. Ameona maajabu. Hana adabu. Hana heshima kwa wazee. You know, sometimes you may not like Oburu, but you don't disrespect him openly. And again, when someone has died, you don't go celebrating in his burial. Na hiyo ndio imefanya leo hii Sifuna is suffering. Sifuna has no peace in the arrangement of Linda Mwananchi. Sifuna has to share the same meal. He took my advice. He shares the same meal, same table, same plate with Babu, or he doesn't eat. He shares the same vehicle. Even in the rallies, they must share the same vehicle because Babu can mobilize goons to attack Sifuna. They share the same flight. The only thing they don't share is bedrooms where they sleep and where they shower. So, and I'll advise, even Natembea has told Sifuna openly, if you allow the goons to take over the party leadership for Linda Mwananchi that is coming up to compose People's Party, then you are on your own. So Sifuna is really suffering. He's struggling. Even the Homa Bay goons, they are trying to fix it to the government, to Wanga. Wanga had nothing to do with it. The government had nothing to do with the goons in Homa Bay. This was all Babu's arrangement to show Sifuna that I'm the king. Babu and the Orengo. They mobilized the goons to attack their people. Because who is the chief goon? How do you attack a chief goon? Babu is a chief goon. He controls all those goons. But now, he mobilized the same goons to scare off Sifuna and prove to Sifuna that the only person who has the mantle of the power to propel you, it's me, because I control the goons. People were injured. Many people. Some of them are from Nairobi. You know, they ferry the crowd from Nairobi. Like in Meru, go and talk in Meru, those people. Wale ndugu zetu wa Meru, watu wanakuja Meru, enda muone venye mabasi zinapanda saa hizi. Wameanza kupanga basi za kwenda Meru, za kwenda kuachia. They don't have a crowd. Wataenda Meru, wanabebanga watu kutoka Nairobi. There's a crowd for hire. Goons for hire and crowd for hire. Hao ndio wale wameweka huko mbele wanaimba. Wakimaliza wanasema maokoto ndio hivi. Vijana wako kazi. Na asante sana umepea vijana kazi, but kumbuka hivi. Hao wanaimba hivyo hawana kura. Kura iko na wamama, kura iko na watu wa bodaboda, kura iko na wale watu wa kijiji. Hao wengine wa kuuza perception leo wako na Linda Mwananchi, kesho Linda Ground, kesho kutwa Matiang'i Jubilee, kesho kutwa wako na president kama wale wa president, kesho wako na Rigiji, kesho kutwa Kalonzo. Yani it's a crowd for hire.
Wako kazi.
Wakomboka. Hii ni wakati wa vijana wa kukula maokoto, but naombianga pesa kuleni, lakini wamama wale mnachagua msione numbers. Ile mnaona kwa TV na kwa television ati alikuwa na watu wengi, ile those are hired crowd. The real voters are watching. They are listening. They don't want money. They don't want to be bribed. Nimewafunza kama Mosiria, niwaambia msichaguane kwa pesa. Chagua kiongozi ambaye ataingia parliament kama ni mjumbe. Asema I don't need a CDF, I need the salary. CDF wacha iwekwe under one kiti, especially for education bursaries. Iwekwe under one kiti under the Ministry of Education, ikuwe managed by professionals, then all the schools to present their budget. Hiyo pesa ikuwe wired to the schools, so that every school can finance its education and educate the students for free. If it's about health, they come up with a policy that we can come up with a PPP or bring partners on board. They set up they improve on our health structure, the health infrastructure, set up our cancer diagnostic centers in Kenya. Then the government can pay these people to treat Kenyans for free. Kenyans can give a smaller contribution, yes, but they get free treatment from all levels, including cancer be made free, kidney treatment be made free across the country, because what is killing Kenyans right now is cancer and kidney failure. Once that one is put in place, those are the leaders you should be looking for, not leaders who are investors. Anybody who gives you money is an investor. These people are hiring crowds who are going to cheer them are investors because they are spending money. Someone wants to become an MP, governor, senator, president. He spends millions and billions of money. How do you expect them to get back their money? They will loot and steal from you Kenyans. Because whenever they come asking for your vote, you are asking for money. At times must come, you need to orekarao them. You orekarao them and get people who will come and work for you. The moment you orekarao them, they will know that money is not going to help them. Right now, I'm happy. Those who are elected and in government, they have gone to the ground to work for the people because they have realized money is not going to help them.
But maybe they have just gone to the ground because you have remained around 300 and something days to the next.
They want not to the ground. Some have gone working now so that they can get re-elected because they have noticed money is not going to elect people. People want to eat money and they do what Gen Zs want them to do. The Gen Zs are educating their fathers, their mothers that go and elect a leader who has an agenda, not a leader who has an agenda to give you, who has no agenda, who has a plan to come buy you off, then you suffer for another 5 years.
Yeah, actually, you have talked about UPP, which is a new party, and also you have talked about it, but there's a post where you posted about, you say that Sifuna should be very keen. Those who are surrounding him are the one who will mess him up.
Absolutely, Sifuna, he needs to walk out. Sifuna is Sifuna without those people surrounding him, especially Babu and Orengo. Their interest is about positions. Orengo has known that he has no ground in Siaya. He's going home. He wants to be a party leader so that he can have elected members of parliament, MPs to control and they receive money from them for protection. Babu also has realized that Nairobi is not a walk in the park. Nairobi is not what he thinks it is. Nairobians have known the kind of con money is. Nairobians have not forgotten that in Embakasi East, the returning officer had to die for the debut to announce, which we still have not received answers. Nairobi have known that this is someone who shot a DJ in the club for just telling him, stop touching my girlfriend. He had to remove the gun and shoot that person. Nairobians have known that the goons and these University of Nairobi students who are arrested in the streets were working for him and doing his dirty business within the university. So Nairobians want a leader. They don't want a joker. They want someone who is going to fix Nairobians' problems. They want someone who is going to make sure the city is clean. They want someone who is going to make sure health is working. They want someone who is going to make sure he fixes the portals. They want someone who is going to decongest the city, CBD. someone who is going to build markets and remove hawkers and all those illegal businesses from people's frontage, someone who is going to make sure that there's no traffic jam, someone who is going to make sure that children are able to feed, and that's what we are doing as a government, feeding the children through school feeding. Someone who understands that those street families, those people who are homeless, need psychosocial support, they need mental health services, they need care, they need to be shown love, they need dignity. And Babu does not fit in any of those. It doesn't fit anywhere, even it's not near anywhere there. Nairobi is like Kenya because it has all the tribes. Everyone in Nairobi wants to see a service, not Tialala and the Tibim. You know, someone told me, someone close to the system, that he went asking for money to to go back to ODM, and he demanded for 1 billion.
How it is true, but because Babu Owino is saying that he cannot even join the government and he can.
Information we receive, my friend. Some of us have networks. This is someone who is destabilizing Sifuna, and you will tell me one day Babu will not stick with Sifuna until the ballot. He's going to move out, and he's going to move out in a bad way. He's going to create chaos. It look like he has been chased. He's going to create sympathy around it as he walks out. So people should be careful around this man called Babu, because even now, he dines with the state and lies to the Kenyans that I'm with you. They asked him, what do you have to offer apart from Tibum and Tialala that we have to pay you 1 million? Are you bringing on table Tialala and Tibum because you have no numbers? What you are seeing you is just an individual who has 1,000 bloggers singing online and posting and commenting and supporting. One blogger has 10 fake accounts. So they are singing and commenting and supporting one another. When you go to those posts I've put today, look at the people who have commented. If you want to know is a real person, go and see the followers. You'll find those abusing me have 1, 2, 3 followers. But those who are really telling the truth about this man Mosiria is talking about, they have over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers. So this is someone who has nothing is bringing on table. He's only out there to loot. You want to loot Nairobi 5 years, go for presidents. Because yes, use your brain. Yani what to me akili. Sifuna, they went to Western. You saw what happened.
Yeah.
How he almost fought with the MP. How he threw hands. Trying to create sympathy that now is being frustrated. How do you come to my territory as an MP, you want to be an MC and protocol, in charge of protocol? You have to follow, to respect me because I'm the sitting MP. That's what the MP told him. They went to Homa Bay because he wanted to prove to Sifuna that he can do anything to him, he mobilized the goons to fight them so as to make the rally successful, so that to make it that they have been attacked by the government, which is a lie. And I'm not talking this that I'm defending anybody. I'm saying what I know and what I know about this person. Is a good sympathy seeker. Is a good planner. Is a good schemer. But what he has forgotten is not good before God. And God will never support evil and immorality. And anybody who has ill motives towards his people. You know, this city is too important to be left to a goon. It cannot be managed by a goon. It can only be managed by a God-fearing man, and God is the one in control of this city and even the country. God is in control, and God is going to give us the way forward, moving beyond 2027. A time must come that people are going to choose the leaders, not because they gave them money, but because these leaders are God-fearing, and God has chosen the leaders for the people. Right now, I don't want to dwell in discussing this person, but I want the people of Kenya to understand the kind of person that Sifuna is with. To the lawyer community, because right now every person is protecting their people. The Kisis have Matiang'i, the Kalenjins have the President Ruto, the Kikuyus have Rigathi, Kamba have Kalonzo, Luya have Sifuna. So every person is rallying behind that person so that they go and negotiate with whoever. You will find President Ruto negotiating with either of these people so that they form a government. And that's politics. But again, As they negotiate, let them remember that there are people who are down there. Let them negotiate in a good way without dividing Kenyans. Let them bring the country together and let God guide them to choose leaders who are going to change this country and make it better than we found it. But for Sifuna, I want to tell the Luhya community, chungeni mtu wenu. Kama ni kukula, akule na wakiwa na huyu babu kwa mahali hata hoteli wakule sahani moja. Kama ni chai waletewe kwa thermos moja na hizo vikombe ziletwe wachague randomly. Isiletwe atiwa wekewe hii na hii. Kama ni rally wanaenda kwa ground wanaenda na gari moja. Kama ni ndege wapande ndege moja. Kulala tu ndio mumuombe kwa sababu hata lala mahali pamoja. Na kuoga. Na maji kama anakunywa, asikunywe ile maji ameletewa. Abebe yake kutoka kwa nyumba. Aweke kwa bagi na akuwe na PA mwenye ana trust. Na hata kabla akunywe huyo PA akimletea mwambie aonje kidogo. Kwa sababu this person is crafty, can even manipulate the PAs and lie to them. Babu in the university used to organize goons to attack Ben Serikal because he could not face me direct. I fight against him. He could not fight me direct. He used to fight the people around me. He started with Ben Serikal. They even fought OCS, the late OCS. They fought those people who were supporting me willingly to change the SONU system and make it student-friendly and leadership that is going to support the agenda of students. But because he was looting with management, he was looting the 30 million set aside to support SONU functions, so he could manipulate each and every person, and he could send goons to scare even administration. He could send even goons to Magoa's home, to Professor Mbithi's home, to Professor Mbeche's home, to Professor Kiama's home, to scare them off. He could get documents, accountable documents, use them to blackmail them that they have stolen money, is going to expose them. He even had a case against one of the vice chancellors who had a rape case. And he scared him off that if you dare allow a genuinely elected student to take my position and I'm defeated in SONU, I will expose you and you will go in jail and you'll lose your position as a VC. So this person was compromised as a vice chancellor. He gave it in for him to even change the constitution and move with it and as he wished. But in real sense, this is someone whose records are known. If you Google on social media, you will see how many people he has had. Go to Google, just put his name and see Babu Owino attacked who in the university. ChatGPT will give you everything. You don't need even Mosiria to give it to you. Then it will show you how the kind of person he is. That's the person who is behaving as a saint, pretending in some of the churches that he's saved. He has stopped using cocaine, which he consumes like glucose, and other substance abuse, which we know. And that's why, even me personally, I'm saying this because I know the kind of person I'm dealing with. And I told Babu, we shall meet outside. The university, you have been leagued in by administration. You have been financed by administration because student leadership, you finance yourself. And we shall meet outside. The following year, we vied against each other. He called me and he negotiated with me and he begged me for 2 hours and told me even if I vie, I'm going to win because he has administration in his pocket. And he has all it takes to blackmail administration and take them down. So anybody who vies against him can't win. Then he said, I want to study and understand what this SONU is. That's why I vied another position, which I actually won and opposed. With 13,000 votes against my opponent who had 1,500 votes, was number 2. And we were in the same executive, and I had to read and understand why is it that he's in this SONU. It's because he was looting. An event for students, if they give 1 million to support the event, he will take 900, give 100 for the goons, and the rest, they say the event was done in the air. And that's how he used to make money that he vied in Embakasi, including Wash, which was doing, and also Ben Serikali revealed on his media that he was selling drugs, which is something that we confirmed from those who are working for him, including Ibrahim Ochieng, who is in the rehab. So he's someone who is known for his dirty work. And when I'm talking about this, is my business. Babu is my business. I will wake up telling Kenyans and Nairobians who he is. I will sleep dreaming and telling Kenyans the kind of person he is. Not dreaming him, but dreaming what he did before, so that he comes as a vision to wake up and tell Kenyans what kind of person he is. When a comrade by the name Maskeino, Google Maskeino, when she was killed and damned, Babu, it is alleged that he was given money by the murderers to keep quiet, and that's why students never went to the streets. Students were killed and damned in the swimming pool during the election period for Sonu, and the Babu will come with the Bible and pretend to be defending students and call for administration to be brought to book and some people to be sacked and security officer, many lose jobs just to please the person he was, the goon he was. But in real sense, why is it that every year he was vying for student leadership? A student had to die and be damned in the swimming pool so that he can come up with a Bible and pretend to be defending students? Was it miraculous? Was it that God, nature favored him and God said that student died during Babu's time so that he can vie and articulate for student issues, especially on matter security, and be re-elected? It's something that needs to be investigated, and we have never gotten answers how those students were being killed. Some were being stabbed. Mike Jacob alipigwa na Babu, alislapiwa videos on the social media. Goons wakamdunga visu. We have even Astagas Rayori, who is a goon, who was that time a goon. But right now, I'm told he's also following this person with the hope that he's going to give him a job. And I want to warn Astagas. Astagas, my brother, you have a small family. You have a child. You have people who depend on you. Run away. Ochieng, who is also the PA, who is a schemer, who uses to plan. Remember what happened to Chalo Juma. Ochieng, please run away. You have a wife, you have children. We don't want to lose you. And many others who are singing this person. If he has never helped, Osano is rotting in jail. How sure are you that the people are following him? Now you are safe. If he used and damned Ibrahim Ochieng on the streets where he was consuming substance, how sure are you that he will give you jobs once he's elected as a governor, as you purport, as you are dreaming, which is a dream which is invalid? So, my brothers and everyone out there, just know the kind of person you are dealing with is a goon, and I said he is my business. I'll be telling people is my business. In any interview, I must tell the people is my business to tell the people the truth. If I don't say this, God will not forgive me. If I don't make him my business, then I have no place in heaven. It's better I do what God has directed me to do. The same way I rescue kids, the same way I have business to make people understand the kind of person they are dealing with. And the Sifuna should be very, very careful, extremely careful. Sifuna should know that if he wants to go far, he should distance himself from this goon. Failure to do that, he will cry.
Actually, by the way, why are you including James Orengo? Because now you have said that your business.
James Orengo, the other day, yesterday, they met on Monday. Linda Mwananchi team met. Orengo also said he is vying for presidency. He's a candidate. He has a party. He should be a party leader. So there is a conflict between Orengo, Babu. They are working together to make sure they push Sifuna out of Linda Mwananchi and move with it.
Maybe it's just a way of bargaining.
It's not bargaining. Already, it's out there. Everyone is saying Mimi ni Sifuna. So nobody is saying Mimi ni Babu, Mimi ni Orengo. They are jealous. Now they want, because they have known that back home they have no ground. The only way to remain relevant is by being the party leader. Once Sifuna takes the SG, the one is Sifuna to become SG. And that's why they are supporting Rigiji openly, Kalonzo openly. because they want to blackmail Sifuna to take over the position of SG, and they allow them to take control of the party that they are forming. But he has refused. Sifuna has kept quiet, he has refused. And that's why there's no peace there. There's trouble in that house. It's drowning. And very soon you will get to know about it, and you'll know Mosiria was telling you the truth. Wale wa matusi, bloggers wa Babu wala 1,000+. Nasikia ameongeza leo bloggers baada ya mimi kuunleash na kumwambia kwamba niko na source of information kutoka kwa Sifuna through people who sit, some MPs who sit in that meeting, some senior people who sit in that. You know, this information I didn't get it from small people. There's some senior people who sit in that meeting, they share this information. So, Sifuna, be careful. These people have a mission to make sure they bring you down, and they have been paid heavily. The source of fund, you know, nani akona pesa kwa Kenya. They have been paid heavily to make sure that Sifuna is.
You see, ukisema nani akona pesa kwa Kenya, unajua we have only two people. We have the former president and the current president. So do you?
Moja had money, Uhuru had money, the Kenyattas and the Mois. So you have added the Ruto, the president, to the list. I don't know that one. I'll have to confirm. He's a hustler. The president said he's a hustler. He's a bottom-up, he's a hustler. So I believe what he said is a hustler. I need to go and confirm with the records. I don't want to say he has money, which has not been declared.